XRP could see one of the most explosive gains that we have seen in the cryptocurrency space in a very long time. Now, this isn't going to happen overnight, but ETFs could bring in billions of dollars into XRP, and because of that, we should expect some very nice gains. So we're going to be talking about it in this video, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay Bro. Now, as you can read on the headline there, XRP news. ETFs are set to attract billions in the first year. Now, I'll be the first to admit, price action today is everything short of fantastic. Over the last week, we've seen major declines, 11% in Ethereum, 16% in Solana, and nobody wants to see 20% declines in things like Hyperliquid. Even though there's 7% gain today, is making for a very nice rebound. Price action has led to a lot of fear in the overall market. But let's look at the fundamentals, okay? Not the technicals, not the current price action. Let's look at the fundamentals. And that is the fact that ETFs could attract billions. It says XRP is once again in the spotlight, with analysts forecasting that exchange-traded funds tied to the cryptocurrency could attract billions of dollars in inflows in its first year. Now, following the success of Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, investors' demand is quickly expanding to include other large-cap digital assets. Ripple's legal victories and expanding partnerships in cross-border payments have positioned XRP as one of the top candidates, and traders and analysts alike are expecting prices above $3.60 and $4 if institutional inflows materialize. So why these ETFs matter? It says that exchange-traded funds have transformed access to cryptocurrencies by offering investors a regulated, liquid, and easily tradable product. Bitcoin ETFs launched earlier this year and saw U.S. cumulative inflows exceeding $30 billion, with BlackRock and Fidelity leading the way. Ethereum ETFs are now in development, with analysts expecting billions of more in demand. XRP's inclusion in the trend could be monumental. Analysts project that XRP ETFs could draw between $3 and $5 billion in its first year, and with a market cap of under $160 billion, these ETF inflows of that size could have an outsized impact. Guys, $30 billion worth of inflows into Bitcoin, a $2 trillion coin, caused the price to go from $60,000 to $109,000. Imagine what billions of dollars in inflows could do for a $100 billion coin like XRP. We are on the brink, okay? This is just the beginning. Imagine one day when Bitcoin is trading at a $20 trillion market cap, and the rest of the cryptos are trading at $2 trillion. This is just the beginning, with institutional and retail investor inflow on a very small scale. When it's widespread, when it's well adopted, when people believe in it, and when digital assets and cryptocurrencies are at the forefront of every investor's mind, we could be looking back saying, I wish I would have bought XRP at $275. I wish I would have bought Bitcoin at $100,000. I wish. Well, now is the time. Don't wish. Do. That is exactly what I am doing. And it's not just XRP that I'm buying into. I'm buying into tiny little tokens like Bitcoin Hyper as well. Guys, Bitcoin Hyper is building a brand new layer 2 blockchain for Bitcoin. These guys have already raised $18.4 million just over the last couple of months, and it's a very easy process. If you guys are interested in jumping in, you're going to use that link down in the description below, scan this QR code, type in how much you want. Those tokens are yours to claim on launch day. But this is a game changer for Bitcoin. How it's going to work is you're going to bridge over from Bitcoin to Bitcoin Hyper. Utilizing the Layer 2 network, you're going to transact with near instant finality. Utilizing zero-knowledge proofs, it sends that info back to the Bitcoin blockchain where it's validated. And then, of course, when you're ready to withdraw, you can move back over from Bitcoin Hyper to Bitcoin on your Layer 1 address that you used to send your coins in the first place. Guys, think about Bitcoin but bringing utility. Right now, it's very slow and rather expensive to transact on Bitcoin. Imagine if it was essentially, I can't say free, right, because the transaction fees are very minimal, but imagine extremely cheap transaction fees with near instant finality. We could see Bitcoin revitalized in terms of its use. And if that happens, not only is Bitcoin hyper going to gain in value, but Bitcoin could gain in value as well. I believe that this is the beginning of a major bull market rally, and therefore I continue to buy. I ignore the fear, right? I buy when others are fearful, and that is now, and I will be selling when others are greedy. I want to know what you guys are doing. Let me know down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.